Great people, they say good things takes time, and time is what the manufacturers of the 300 series aptly used to come up with this one-of-a-kind sport utility vehicle that does not only showcase a timeless design but also an evolutionary lineage building from the J100 series, from the J200 series, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we do have the 300 series, one of a kind vehicle that gives you the confidence, the allure, the prestige, and the class that is unmatched. My name is Abel Omasaite, and this is Topcar Kenya, where we normally say you get the right car at the right price, and of course, in the right place. Today I'm very happy because majority of you have been inquiring when will we bring the 2023 J300 series, and today, courtesy of Topcar Kenya, we do have this car. As you can take a look at the exterior design, shows you the evolutionary lineage building from its predecessor, the 200 series, and now we have this, an imposing car that gives you a commanding presence wherever you drive. This is a car that has been driven by presidents not only in Kenya, but also outside Kenya, owing to its class, owing to its stature, and that is courtesy of Toyota, who have now and again openly demonstrated that they don't only produce a reliable and durable car, but also they fit in when it comes to luxury. Now, straight to the exterior, where elegance and sophistication amalgamate, is that you have a very prominent, imposing grille that is chroma scented, and of course, it is adorned with the Toyota emblem to stamp its authority. I mean, how will you know this car belongs to Toyota if you don't know, or rather, if you don't see the emblem? As they say, the car in front of you is always a Toyota. Flanking the grille are LED headlights and daytime running lights that lend this car a contemporary flair. Besides its modern touch, of course, it gives you excellent illumination, whether driving in dusty-prone areas or even when driving at night. When you take a look at these lines over here, they give this car an aggressive look, an aggressive touch. That is, as much as it makes a perfect daily driver in the metropolis, it also can be used to do extreme off-road terrains, as this car is a 4x4 car. That is the 300 series for you. Very imposing, very prominent, and of course, it turns head wherever it traverses. The side profile gives you 21-inch alloy wheels that not only give you better grip on the road, but also enhance the overall appearance of the vehicle, enhancing the charm, coating the charming offensive, and adding the allure to the 300 series. Of course, the power windows, the mirror caps, they are somewhat chroma scented, and they come with auto dimming function, lending it a sophisticated appearance at the same time, ensuring you are very safe as it encompasses a lane keep assist and a lane departure warning. Now, as you can see, the 300 series has a very long wheelbase that contributes to a significant space in the interior, hence the reason it comes as a 7-seater, allowing both the first, second, and third passengers to have ample legroom and headroom. Now, we do have side steps, or those who have gone to the group of schools refer to it as the running boards, that help passengers to effortlessly embark or disembark from the vehicle. And one character definition I love about the 300 series is these contours on the fenders. I mean, they perfectly distinguish this car in terms of enhancing its dynamism and also improving aerodynamics, which of course improves or rather enhances fuel efficiency, at the same time performance. Now, as you can see, the windows are framed by chrome tips that also lends this car some elegant look. The chrome tips surrounding the window, the door handles are chroma scented, and also at the top we do have roof rails that also gives this car a muscular look, besides the wheel arches and also the wheel on its own. Straight to the rear, we do have LED taillights. As you can see, they light very well, and the LED headlights match the headlights for a cohesive look. Now, as you can see at the top, is that we do have a sable roof spoiler that also plays a big role, not only plays a pivotal role in enhancing aerodynamics, but also lends the 300 series an athletic, a sporty look, making it a one-of-a-kind vehicle and very beautiful as is. Now, as you can see over here, this is a ZX grade of the 300 series. We do have two other grades that have been produced by Toyota. Now, this tailgate is very big. It opens wide. It splits half. This part goes up and this one goes down. Of course, it's power lift gate. And the reason as to why it opens like that is that you get to effortlessly load and offload freight without using a lot of strength. That is the beauty of the 300 series. Now, straight to the rear bumper is that you can see this exhaust outlet has a chrome tip, and of course it is neatly integrated into the rear bumper, maintaining a clean and an uncluttered appearance. The chrome tips running from this side of the bumper to the other side, of course, enhance its looks, it improves its appearance. I mean, the 300 series is not only a workhorse, but also it does not compromise when it comes to the appearance. So great people, this is a 2023 model. If you're looking for this car, you can get it courtesy of Topcar Kenya. You can give us a call at 0722-469-360, or you can send us an email at info@topcar.co.ke. We can ship this car straight from Japan or UK in a maximum of 6 weeks. And if it's coming from South Africa, because we also have an office in South Africa, you can get this car in, imagine, 7 days. That is a week. It has never happened before in Kenya, but courtesy of Topcar Kenya, if you're importing this car from South Africa, you get it under a week. That is the beauty of importing with Topcar Kenya. Now, the 300 series has built a lot on its predecessor strengths, that is the 200 series, whereby it has undergone several refinements both in the interior and the exterior. Now, stepping into the cabin of this car, it gives you an aura that you are not just getting into any other kind of a car. The way I'm stepping in this car is that I feel the air inside has changed. The air inside has changed, enveloping me in a serene atmosphere that instills peace of mind, that improves, of course, the ambience and everything. Let me power this car on so that we see how it looks when the cluster is on and when the LCD is on. So as you can see, it's a keyless entry and start. So I'll push the button and there it is, the LC300 cluster meter for you. Of course, there at the middle, it's a digital cluster, but also the rev meter and the speedometer are somewhat analog. Now, the steering wheel is not only telescopic, but also it is power assisted, hence it adapts effectively to road curvature. Now, the steering wheel, it is leather scented, giving you good grip when turning on corners. Now, the steering wheel has steering wheel controls that enables you to reduce the volume or increase of the infotainment system and also pick your calls. We do also have traction control and adaptive cruise control, and also from here you can change the driving mode to match the kind of driving mode you are looking for. Now, the infotainment system that sits at the center of the dashboard is ergonomically designed for ease of access and use. Now, this touchscreen infotainment system is embedded with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That of course gives you a seamless connectivity and making your devices to get connected to the vehicle's technology. Now we do have a dual zone climate control over here, whereby the first row passengers have uh, their own control of the climate control, and also the rear passengers sitting in the second and third have their own climate control. That is the beauty of the 300 series. Now, this car is a 3.3 liter diesel, churning out 304 horsepower and 700 newton meters of torque, of course, linked to a 10-speed automatic transmission, as you can see over here. The handbrake is automatic, and the beauty of owning a 300 series is that it does not only help you in commuting daily to work and also back home, but also it is a formidable off-roader. Now, as you can see here, we do have an automatic. This is an automatic four-wheel drive that allows you to interchange gears matching the terrain you are driving on, or rather on your preference. Now we do have H4, that is high 4, and L4, that is low 4. So if you're in a muddy terrain, in a sticky terrain, or in an extreme off-road terrain, you can use the L4 to increase traction to the tires, making you not to get stuck in that particular terrain you're driving on. We also have differential lock over here. You can open or close the differential lock just in the prayer of enhancing traction and also pushing more power to the wheels. Now, besides that, is that we do have several driving modes, including normal, sport, of course, and eco. Depending on your preference, once again, you'd tend to put the mode that matches your feel and like. Now, the first row has ample legroom and headroom, and of course, the seats, as you can see, they are beige and they are leather accented, matching the premium feel inside the cabin. We do have multiple storage compartments over here. We do have door pockets, of course, two cup holders, door pockets on the other side, and over here we do have a glove box compartment. And the best part of this car, it comes standard with a sunroof, which you can just open like that and enjoy ambient lighting as you cruise your way from Nairobi to Mombasa, as you drive with your partner in the winding roads of Elgeyo Marakwet. That is the 300 series for you, ladies and gentlemen. And now getting into the second row of seats, where presidents, where ministers, where businessmen like sitting, is that the seats are very comfy. They tuck you in very well. And of course, you can see the leather upholstery and the well-done stitch on the seats improves the ambience and the premium look of this sport utility vehicle. Let me sit in to find out how the legroom and headroom is. Of course, as you can see, I still have a lot of space beyond my knees, and also the headroom is also okay. Now, the best part of sitting at the second row seat is that you have an access to this infotainment system, whereby if you want to enjoy some music or watch some movie, you are a VIP, you want a VIP treatment, then you have this LCD to give you some more entertainment. The sound system is one of a kind that has an immersive sound quality, a top-notch quality that will soothe your ears as you drive down to Nakuru or down to Mombasa, depending on where you are going. Now, this is the front seat and the front look of the LC300 series. I mean, this is where comfort, this is where luxury, this is where ambience and sophistication amalgamate, giving you one-of-a-kind car. Now, as I said earlier on, it has a dual-zone climate control. The first row passengers have access to their own. The second row passengers have access to this. So from here, you can control the climate to match your preference, or rather to match the room temperature. Now, this car is a special vehicle that I will buy at any given time. With my money, I will invest in this car. And that is why Topcar Kenya is here to make sure you get a one-of-a-kind quality car. Courtesy of Topcar Kenya, you can import this car to Kenya. Just give us a call at 0722 469 360, or you can send us an email at info@topcar.co.ke to own this beauty. This car does not only make a perfect daily driver, but also it's a formidable off-roader. So if you want to cruise in the hilly terrains of Cherangani in Trans Nzoia, or you want to go to Oloitoktok in Kajiado, or you want to go to Diani in Mombasa, this car beats all terrain. It conquers the streets and the off-road terrains in equal prowess, making it stand out among the sport utility vehicles. Now, the 2023 LC300 series competes with the likes of the Lexus 600. It competes with the Mercedes-Benz GLS. It competes with the Land Rover Defender. It sits in a very competitive class that also includes the Escalade. But if you ask me, I'll bet my money on the 300 series, owing to Toyota's reliability, owing to Toyota's durability, and of course, the tropicalization done on this car makes it to be enduring and withstand the rigors that tough terrains in Kenya. My name is Abel, and this is Topcar, where we normally say you get the right car at the right price, and of course, in the right place. Remember, from South Africa, you can get this car on your behalf under 7 days, and from Japan or UK, we can import this car on your behalf in 6 weeks. Why will you want to own this car? Give us a call.